What's up, y'all? Watching my we're just kicking it, yeah. Watching. I wanted to make a quick video because you guys were on my mind, man. I was just thinking, man. Life is like it's not linear. Like it's not just like a you start here and then you go here and then you start here and you go up here. You just go up straight up like, and it's not even zigzags even either. You know what I mean? It is funny too, but like, yo, it's for real though. It's not just like always just a straight ahead path. Sometimes you get a little like straight off your path, and you have to find your way back. Nobody is really there to do that. That's nobody else's responsibility to do that. It's nobody can, and mm, it's a powerful statement whenever you're able to just collect yourself and preserve your thoughts and just sit in silence for a while. And it also shows a huge testament to your strength when you're not actually needing to be around people all the time. Because people are nosy. People want to be knowing what you're doing. Why? Because they're not doing anything and they want to know what you're doing. So, yeah, that's another little bit of game. Yeah, that's not the important part though. Really, there's like two people. There's like two different type of people. Like the vision, everybody has visions. You know what I mean? It's like the doers and then the people who kind of like the spectators. You know, at some point you decide like, okay, I'm no longer spectator. I need to get back on my job. I'm doing my thing here. I'm creating my thing here, and it's it's a really deep choice. So if you're having that decision as well, and you need help, like just hit me up because I remember how it was when I first started. I felt like, bro, I feel dumb. I feel stupid. I'm over here making a video right now. Like, how old are you? Like, shouldn't you have started at 6 years old doing like silly stuff? Like, nah, man. Forget all of that. All of those are stigmas, man. You can't let none of that get you down. You can't let none of that actually like solidize in your mind as true, because your mind does lie to you, and when you have to affirm, like if you think, oh man, I can't really do that, immediately go into your mind and say that's a lie. There you go, lying again, self. I caught you. Cut that shit out. Because if you don't, it's going to bring yourself down more and more and more, and that's going to be more and more work you're going to have to do on yourself, because we all know that this is a mind game, and you got to keep your mind sharp and up to tip top shape if you want to actually make it out here and perform well in whatever it is you want to do. So that's that. Um, I feel like something's irking me to kind of just let you guys know that like it gets tough, like really tough at times. Like you can ignore it and act like it's not, but it gets tough at times. And the only thing that gets you through is your faith and your grit. You have to be tough enough to get through it, and you have to. I feel like for me personally, it was the faith that got me through it, because you can be tough enough to get through it, but then what? Then what? What if you need a little more juice and you're out of juice? Like that's where you lean on God, man. You have to. Like you have no choice. Um, and I feel like every man has a choice whether to or whether to not. And He has that choice over and over every single day. And woman either, if you're female, like you have that choice as well. And then if you choose not to, then I feel like it makes things harder. It makes it a little bit, just a little bit more difficult for you to like actualize those grandiose things that seem like they're out of reach. That's the fuel to the rocket that's actually going to take off and take you to a whole nother planet. Because you may think that's not even possible, but they thought that it wasn't possible to get off of the Earth, and now we are optimizing space travel. We are optimizing space travel, traveling to the best of the ability that we can. Not just getting there. We're playing around with the ideas of it, man. We're playing around with it now. So all that stuff that you like think is not real, it's all real, especially if you think about it, especially if it comes into your mind naturally and you naturally have a desire for it. That's a sign. And if you keep ignoring it, bro, it's gonna just it's like its own energy, it's its own force. It's calling to you and you want it as well. And like I said, it gets kind of upset when you ignore it. So you can't just ignore it. So stop, cut it out, cut that shit out. Okay, boom, done. We done with that, right? So believe in yourself, bro. Believe in your fucking self, bro. Believe in yourself, because people are gonna come and tell you like you're not who you are. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to put anything, like, it's just like natural that sometimes people will doubt you from time to time. That's what you know what, let me speak on my experience. That's how I experienced it. Some people will try to tell you that you are not really who you think you are. They'll try to like tell you, I don't know who you think you are. Stuff like that. As long as you know, that's what really matters, bro. Because genuinely, I think me and you both know that you make shit shake. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. So, you wouldn't be here if you didn't. So, man, you're different, bro. You're different. You're just different. Overall, you don't have the same. You don't even think the same as other people. And you think that's a problem? No. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. There, there is no problem with that, bro. That is your biggest advantage, because you're thinking the thing that nobody else is thinking. Nobody else is thinking at all in the first place. And you're thinking that thing that nobody else is thinking. I don't think y'all get it, bro. Y'all not quite. It's not quite clicking yet. You have those to the moon thoughts, right? And God implanted them into your mind specifically. He wants you to do something with that. And I've been waking up in the middle of the night, just it's all coming to me, like, because I already know. I already know that, like, there's a lot of work that I gotta do. There's a lot of work that I gotta do, and I'm not gonna, like, man, I don't know. I feel like the work is never gonna be done. But me, I gotta work hard, play hard, That's my mindset. And really, I've just been just kind of like working on myself. Haven't really been doing much play. Just working hard on myself because I know that's really important, y'all. And you guys should do the same. And going to the left to the right. Man, if you don't have an open mind, I feel like certain stuff won't reach you, but you gotta use your like deep intuition and be like, something don't feel right or something do feel right and I need to go for this. Something feels really right. When something feels really right, just go for it. Just go for it. When something feels really right and you just have like a feeling like, man, I do want to help those people. I do want to like, man, I do want to start that new venture that's going to allow me to help these people, to help do this, to do that. And I want to look back and be like, man, I appreciate you for starting that. I appreciate you, and I love. And you know what? I started writing myself little notes around the house because sometimes it's just me in here, so it it just helps a lot. It helps a lot to have messages that say like, I don't know if y'all see that. It says, "I appreciate you. I love you," and for all the work and hard stuff that I do put myself through, but I know that there's a better reward than just the average. I want to just tell myself that I appreciate you. I appreciate you for not just trying to be average, not just taking the bullshit that everybody else is taking and just saying, well, this is just what I get. No, knowing your worth and being like, all right, well, I'm gonna go find that. And that's not easy at all because sometimes people are like, just worry. It's easy to worry. If you worry is your highest thing on your mind, then it's gonna weigh you down. It's gonna be that one hole in your ship that's gonna make you sink. So I heard there's like the saying, the loudest person in the room isn't the strongest person in the room. Oh man. You gotta know how to conduct yourself and learn how to use your words in a way that somebody can understand the message that you're trying to perceive. Or else everybody's gonna be confused. But yeah, man. I just want to let you guys know that, I do appreciate you and I do love you, and sometimes you got to just write down what you're grateful for. That'll help sometimes, just seeing it, and once you start writing it down and seeing a list of all of those things, you'll see like, man, it's not really that bad, or it's nowhere near as where I thought it was. Because the good things really do stack up. If you count them, if you count them, you count them. You gotta stay positive, y'all. You gotta stay positive, man. You gotta stay positive, bro. For real, for real. There's only one person that's gonna hold you accountable for how your how your how your day is spent, how efficient you are, the techniques that you use and the skills that you implement. Because you can have skills, but then are you going to use those? You feel me? And then also, never let anybody try to tell you that your skills aren't skills. That shit is nah. That shit is nah, bro. That shit is just nah, bro. For real, for real. Because no, enough of that. We already know who we are, and if we ever get off track, we already know what to do. Get prayed up, meditate, take the time if you can, make it a time when you can, because it's important. But yeah, y'all. I hope that you guys are enjoying this kind of vlog-like series here. We're just venting, really. Venting out of my soul. It's important stuff too, you know. Lessons that you gotta know, once you start thinking more positive, your whole outlook on life just starts changing. Man, I am grateful that I am grateful. Man, I need some water. Hold on. Grateful that I even have some water to drink here, man. You gotta be grateful for the little things, and then it just starts adding up, man. It all starts adding up, man. But everybody stay positive. Don't ever quit on your goals. Just go get it. Peace and love, everybody. Bye.